fighter, I gotta give him all the praise. Because without him...
Tonight, he got it perfectly right, boxed the absolute perfect fight, and fully deserved the victory. You know, I know some people felt it was a close fight, but I just felt that he was the better fighter on the night. Beautiful defence. You know, arm will be sore tomorrow, but took so much on the gloves, boxed beautifully offensively, used his footwork great. His engine was incredible, hardly looked like he broke a sweat.
You got money on Crawford?
Yeah, I do, I'm afraid.
Yeah? How much money you put on it?
None of your business.
Upset of a lifetime? Nah, it wasn't an upset. The people that, you know, really know boxing knew that it was a good fight. It depended on what kind of fight that Bud fought. And he fought the fight that he needed to fight to win. Is that how you expect it to go?
Want to see a rematch, Devin, or you think it was pretty clean?
Honestly, I know it's a lot of money in the rematch, but I want Bud to retire.
It's a hell of a night for us. What's up, bro? Yes, sir.
What do you think made the difference?
Back in that ring, King.
The speed, really.
Yeah.
I think it was the main factor. Canelo couldn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Shit was crazy, dog.
Yeah. Fair game to Terence, man, right?
I know, Terence is that bull, bro. He's top of town right now.
Yeah. Well, hey.
He just beat Canelo, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he was frustrated, and it is frustrating to try and fight a guy, and you want to fight, but this guy's moving well, and Crawford was moving too well.
What's next for Canelo?
Holiday.
Rock, what you think next?
It was easy work. Easy work.
Boxing world erupted with reactions after Terence Crawford's historic win over Canelo Alvarez, as he dismantled the Mexican star with ruthless precision and composure, controlling the distance and breaking Canelo's rhythm. Crawford showcased his superior technical skills, turning the fight into more than just a victory. It became a seismic shift in boxing's pound-for-pound landscape.
Only special people can do these type of things, and Crawford is special, and he did it too.
Champ, what do you make of the frustration? We saw in the 8th round, it looked like Canelo Alvarez almost wanted to walk off at one point.
Yeah, I mean, he was frustrated, and it is frustrating to try and fight a guy, and you want to fight, but this guy's moving well, and Crawford was moving too well.
One of the loudest reactions came from legend Oscar de la Hoya, who had boldly predicted the outcome before the fight. When Crawford proved him right by toppling Canelo, de la Hoya's response was raw, unapologetic, and full of conviction, with his blunt honesty as a Hall of Famer only amplifying the magnitude of Crawford's monumental victory.
I told you, motherfuckers. What did you just watch? I only speak the facts.
John summed up the mood of the boxing world, stunned yet respectful, by admitting he had doubted whether Crawford could maintain brilliance for all 12 rounds. But Crawford silenced every doubt, showing that against the odds of size and power, it was his skill that proved decisive and left no question about who the superior fighter was.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I didn't think he'd be able to keep it on the whole fight, and he did. You know, credit to Canelo, kept coming forward, kept trying. But he just met a better man tonight. And when you think of the weight difference, what he's had to make up, Terence Crawford showed his class tonight.
Do you think Canelo should retire after that?
We're just talking about that. I think whether he's got to retire or not, I don't know, but I wouldn't like to see him fight Crawford again.
Do you think Terence Crawford maybe the generational great now?
Well, he's just proved he's definitely up there.
Canelo Alvarez showed humility in defeat, expressing pride in sharing the ring with Terence Crawford and reflecting on his own legacy. But the message was clear. The spotlight now belonged to Crawford. For all of Canelo's past achievements, this night was owned by the American who proved himself the true pound-for-pound king.
A great fight tonight, did we not? That's all that matters. Two guys risked it, and the better man won tonight. That was Crawford.
Terence got it right. Is there no need for a rematch, or do you want to see running back? Because it was pretty good, like you said.
No, it was pretty, it was really good, actually. Yeah. So it's up to the jam. He's a jam.
Max Kellerman delivered a powerful verdict, declaring Terence Crawford the GOAT, a statement that carries immense weight given his deep knowledge of every boxing era. For Kellerman to place Crawford above legends shows how defining this win was. Beating Canelo, after unifying divisions and dominating names like Spence and Porter, cements Crawford's legacy beyond doubt. In Kellerman's eyes, Crawford has transcended debate, operating at a level where history itself bends to his narrative.
Say to him, I feel great to share the ring with great fighters like him. And if we do it again, it's gonna be great. But you know what? I'm glad to share the ring with great fighters, and I'm glad to be here. I already did a lot in boxing. I already accomplished a lot in boxing. My legacy is already there, and I still taking risks because I love boxing.
Diopaya emphasized that Crawford's true edge lies in his adaptability, switching between orthodox and southpaw, controlling pace on both the front and back foot, and dismantling opponents with versatility and composure. Against Canelo, he showed why world champions often look ordinary against him. This performance proved Crawford isn't just good, he's great. A generational fighter whose ability to adjust under any circumstance secures his place among boxing's most complete champions.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era. Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Sean Porter, having faced Crawford himself, explained that this fight was about more than just skill. It was about intangibles like mental toughness, composure, and belief. While Canelo's chin and determination are legendary, Crawford's control and patience stood above, breaking him down with precision and forcing the fight on his terms. Porter stressed that Crawford doesn't just win with talent, but with heart, psychology, and an iron will, proving he is the complete fighter.
Bro, crazy.
How did you have it?
I had him up, bro, convincingly. Awesome fight. Awesome. Hey, science of the sport. This guy adapts. I knew it.
How did you know he was going to win? Why?
He's got too much ammunition. You know, southpaw, orthodox, on the back foot. That's what changes good from great, is knowing how to adapt. You know, back foot.
Sean Porter shut down the idea that size would decide this fight, insisting Crawford's skill was enough to neutralize Canelo's physical edge. He was proven right as Crawford carried his speed, power, and conditioning up in weight, outclassing Canelo despite the size gap. Porter emphasized that this win showed Crawford's greatness isn't about numbers on a scale, but his intelligence and adaptability, which make him dangerous in any division.
More than skills paying the bills with this one, man. I think that there's some intangibles with this fight that are internal, you know, the stuff you don't see. And like, for an example, we can talk about Canelo's chin. Is it that he just really has this chin that's really sturdy? Or is it that he has a chin that's sturdy, but he also has a mentality that I won't go down? You know what I mean? Like, that's when I mean like internal intangibles. And I think that both these guys possess a tremendous amount of skill, talent, abilities that, you know, to the naked eye, you aren't really.
Charlie Sheen's reaction summed up global sentiment. Sheer disbelief at Crawford's brilliance, calling it unbelievable and awesome. The Hollywood star showed how Crawford's demolition of Canelo transcended boxing, becoming a cultural moment. This wasn't just a win. It was history recognized worldwide, proving Crawford isn't just a champion, but a phenomenon redefining greatness in the modern era.
The weight is not a problem, the size, stop talking about it. It takes you guys waiting until you see weigh-in day and the day before the weigh-in, and somehow you're now seeing that he's an inch or two taller than Canelo, and somehow now you're considering his reach, and somehow now you're considering, oh, he weighed in at 165, and you know, oh, he's been hitting the weights like Sean said. Yeah. The weight's not an issue. The reason why the weight's not an issue is because most welterweights are middleweights that cut down to welterweight.
Fabricio Suleiman hailed Crawford's win as a defining performance that left no doubt. Calling it a clean-cut victory, the WBC president emphasized that Crawford convincingly beat Canelo and earned his place at the sports summit. His words gave official recognition to years of sacrifice and ambition, confirming Crawford's claim as the best of his generation.
What did you make of that performance from Terence Crawford? What did you make of the performance?
Unbelievable.
Is that the best boxing fight you've ever been at? Awesome, man. Enjoy your Netflix special, too.
Crawford's post-fight words reflected calm confidence. He wasn't surprised by the win, calling it destiny fulfilled. While many doubted him, he always believed he could beat the sport's biggest star. Quiet conviction, flawless execution, and belief in his place among boxing's immortals defined his legacy, now sealed with this historic triumph.
All the time to really enjoy what he has just accomplished.
His performance was pretty clean cut. Is there a need for a rematch though? Canelo came on a little bit late, but
that's different. They took a long time to prepare for this great fight. Let them enjoy, let them have a rest and rules.
Bill Haney declared Crawford worthy of boxing's Mount Rushmore, comparing his dismantling of Canelo to the Spence fight, and noting he looked even more dominant. He praised Bumak and the team's preparation, but emphasized legacy. Crawford's resume now stacked with defining wins, with the Canelo victory cementing his place among the sport's immortals.
You know, he was a little frustrated in there, but that's part of the game.
The last question is, I know Trey, after the fight, have you feel yet the significance of this win and what it means in your legacy and your career?
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, you know? But for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Crawford's win over Canelo wasn't just a fight. It was a historic shift in boxing. He's conquered divisions, dismantled champions, and dethroned the sport's biggest star with precision. For Canelo, the question is whether this marks his twilight or the start of a comeback. For Crawford, his pound-for-pound #1 status is undeniable, and now the debate is legacy. Greatest of this generation or of all time?